Welcome to the YouTube channel, Intip Dunia. What else are we going to discuss today? Okay, let's get straight to the point. Chameleons, tiny reptiles with superpowers. Not only can they change their skin color, but they also have almost 360-degree vision. But did you know their wonders are now inspiring the world of technology? From drone cameras to smart clothes that can change color, it all started with the chameleon. Let us dig into some unique facts about chameleons and how science is emulating them for the future. They can shoot out their tongues more than twice their body length in just 0.07 seconds. Yep, you heard me right. Their tails are basically a superpower. You see, chameleons spend a lot of time climbing around in trees. In this experiment, we'll show you how their eyes work. You'll need 2 pieces of paper, 2 pencils, 2 blue and red markers, tape, scissors, and glue. And it turns out that these crystals are made of a substance called guanine. Who knows what other cool stuff scientists will figure out. With the help of chameleons, they're not just fascinating to watch, but they're also inspiring some amazing technologies. The chameleon is truly a remarkable creature. Its ability to adapt, communicate, and survive in various environments makes it a wonder of the natural world. By understanding and studying chameleons, we're not only gaining insight into their fascinating lives, but also discovering new possibilities for technology and innovation. The future looks bright as we continue to unlock the secrets of these amazing reptiles. But one thing's for sure, they're definitely not just little lizards. They're like superheroes of the animal world. Thank you for joining us today, and until next time, keep exploring the amazing world around us. Guanine is a compound found in lots of living things, like DNA and RNA. When light hits the crystals in chameleon skin, they reflect it back. But scientists have figured out how to change the way these crystals reflect light by adding guanine to different materials. For example, they've created a film that can change color based on how much guanine it has. By controlling the amount of guanine, scientists can change the size of the crystals and therefore the color of the film. What's really cool is that this film can change color really fast. It's even faster than a chameleon. Scientists are also making artificial skin that responds to the body in cool ways. This skin can change color when it gets hot or when it comes into contact with certain chemicals. It could be used to detect things like a fever or stress, which could help doctors take care of patients better. Now draw 2 circles on the papers. These are the chameleon's eyes. Cut out the circles and tape them to the pencils. Color 1 circle blue and 1 red. Place them on the floor a bit apart. These are the chameleons. Now, pretend to be a chameleon. Move your eyes in all directions and try to see everything around you. Can you see both the blue and red circles? This shows that you have almost 360-degree vision. Now trade pencils with a friend and repeat the game. Wow, it's like being a chameleon. To stay balanced while they're climbing, they need something to hold on to. That's where their tails come in. For example, they're making smart materials that can change color, just like chameleons. These materials could be used for all sorts of things, like camouflage or communication. Scientists are also making cameras and robots that can move their vision systems around, just like chameleons. This could help robots explore new environments or work in dangerous places. Lastly, they're even making clothes that can change color, just like chameleons. Imagine a jacket that matches your mood, or a shirt that tells you what the weather will be like. It's all possible, thanks to chameleon technology. They can curl their tails around branches and leaves, acting like an extra hand. This helps them grip onto things and prevents them from falling. They've even got special scales on their tails. These scales have these little hooks that help them hold on tight. They're so good at climbing that sometimes they hang upside down from trees. Their tails help them keep their balance and stay safe. Scientists are learning how to make robots that can climb like chameleons. They're studying how their tails work and how they grip onto things. Maybe one day our robots will be able to explore places that are hard to reach, like disaster areas or the tops of buildings, all thanks to the chameleon supertail. That's faster than the blink of an eye. They use their long tongues to catch tasty insects. But how do they do it so fast? Well, chameleons have special muscles near their jaws. These muscles are attached to a bone called the hyoid. And when the muscles contract, the hyoid moves forward. This sudden movement launches the tongue out like a spring. And guess what? Chameleons don't just flick their tongues once. They can do it again and again until they catch their dinner. Scientists are trying to understand how chameleons do this so well. If they can figure it out, they can make robots and machines that move faster and more like chameleons. Maybe one day our tech will be as quick and skilled as a chameleon's tongue. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to learn about amazing technological innovations inspired by these little lizards, starting with their most famous ability, being able to change color. We dive into the secret world of color-changing chameleons and show you how scientists are using this amazing ability to create some pretty cool stuff. But before we start, don't forget to hit that like button. If you love learning cool stuff about nature and tech, okay, let's get started. So what's behind this colorful superpower? First off, a chameleon's skin has a special layer of nanocrystals. These crystals are so small, they're measured in nanometers, and when light hits them, it scatters in all directions. Depending on how far apart these crystals are, the light waves either cancel each other out or combine together. This is how the chameleon changes colors. It's not pigments like we thought, but a clever trick of light. These crystals can move around in a chameleon's skin, becoming closer or farther apart. When they're close, they make the color look dark. When they're far apart, they make the color look bright. And when they move really fast, they can even flicker colors. Scientists are blown away by this chameleon tech. They're trying to copy it to make smart materials that can change colors too. This could be used for things like military gear or sportswear that adjust to the weather, but chameleons have another cool trick, one that's even sneakier than their color changing. Take a look at their eyes. What do you notice? Each eye can move separately in 2 different directions. That means they can see almost their entire environment without moving their heads. How crazy is that? To understand how this works, let's look inside a chameleon's head. They've got special sockets where their eyes sit. These sockets can move forward, backward, up and down, and even side to side. Plus, their eyes are round like domes, not like ours, that are kind of flat. This lets them see almost everything around them without turning their head. Some say it's like having Google Maps built in. They always know what's going on nearby. This superpower isn't just for spotting yummy bugs or sneaky snakes. It helps them get around in tricky places, keeps an eye on their surroundings, and surprises their enemies. Scientists are copying this trick to make robots and cameras smarter. They want to give them 360-degree vision, just like chameleons. Imagine a robot that can see all around itself without turning. It could help us do so much stuff, from exploring dangerous places to working in factories. One day soon, our tech might have eyes that work like chameleons, making them super smart and helpful. But wait, there's more. Chameleons can also flick their tongues super fast. Not only do chameleons have super eyes and super tongues, but their tails are also super helpful. Okay, now it's time for a super exciting experiment. Chameleons are like little lizards with superpowers. They can change color and move their eyes separately. Next, we're going to check out some really cool stuff that scientists are making with the help of chameleons. As we learned earlier, chameleon skin has a special layer of nanocrystals that make it look different colors. So you can see that chameleons aren't just amazing creatures, they're also inspiring some really cool technology. We've covered a lot today about chameleons, haven't we? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends.